Hello, welcome to Numeristical, bringing you the picks of the day for Tuesday, April 23rd. It's about 8:30 in the morning here, California time. And let's get right into it. Start off by reviewing the picks from yesterday. So yesterday we had a good day. Had a nice upset call where the model liked the Athletics over the Yankees. I mean, when I say liked, it just thought they weren't as big an underdog as the odds suggested. And so that one came in. So we got plus 2.3 units on that. A nice little pickup. Mets unfortunately did lose to the Giants, so we lost a unit there. Overall, up 1.3 units for the day. And for the season, both models combined down about 8.5 units. Let's go over to the picks for today. So here's the list of games. So you got almost a full slate of games today, I think. And then the model is saying to take a look, actually having us look closely at quite a few games, quite a few home teams and one away team. So first home team, says take the Guardians if you could get plus 111 over the Red Sox. So let's look at that. That's over here. But you see we're not getting plus 111. In fact, the best we're getting is plus 102 now, so we won't have a bet there. Next up, Phillies Reds. It says to take the Reds if you can get 123. Pinnacle showing 111. So let's see if we get lucky there. Cincinnati, 123. Now we're getting as high as 114, but not 123. So we won't take a bet there. Next up, Dodgers Nationals. And it says to take the Nationals at plus 156 and Pinnacle showing 182. So we'll probably find a bet there. Let's see. Dodgers Nationals, the best we can get looks like 183 at Bet Online. So let's mark that down. The Nationals plus 183. Nationals plus 183. So you notice that the model seems to like a lot of underdogs. It seems to like these teams, which kind of makes sense. Maybe the markets, doesn't like, likes teams like the Dodgers. A lot of people bet on the Dodgers, bet on favorites, and they really don't like these kind of weak teams. And so the model thinks they represent good value. Not that it thinks they're going to win, but it thinks they'll win with a high enough percentage to warrant the odds. Next up, Astros Cubs. Says bet the Cubs plus 111 if you can get it. Probably can't, but let's see. Houston, Chicago, not getting plus 111, getting plus 105, so we won't take a bet there. Next up, likes the Royals over the Blue Jays and says to get 114 on the Royals. So let's see, KC, can we get 114? No. Getting plus 109. That seems to be the best we're getting. So again, not quite getting the odds the model wants. So we'll move on. Next up, Padres Rockies. Says take the Rockies if you can get 143 on the Rockies. Let's take a look. Padres Rockies 143. It opened at 145, but that's not a current line. Looks like South Point has 140, but that's the best that we'll see here. And actually, the line has moved in front of Colorado. If I'd gotten up a little earlier in the morning, I could have snagged them at like 155 if I'd gotten up early enough in the morning. But now that they're at 140, the model says not enough to be worth it. So we're not going to take that one. And finally, the last home team we're going to look at is the Angels. Says take the Angels plus 145 if you can get it, with Pinnacle showing 140. So let's see, Angels 145. And again, we're kind of just missing everything today. We're getting 141 at Bet Online, but that's the best we're doing. This one, in fact, has moved the other way. This one's moving, the odds are moving against the Angels, basically saying that as the money comes in, they're moving the line as if the Angels are less likely to win, which is sort of interesting. Let me see, this one's Superbook. That's all right. Anyway, there it goes. Interesting. And now finally, again, road teams again. It loves, our model really likes betting the Athletics, and I counted it up before actually. We won yesterday. It was nice to have that big win, but there were 5 previous times it picked them as an underdog, and it lost all 5 previously. So, this sort of makes some progress, but it hasn't quite even the score. Even hitting that plus 230 yesterday, it didn't even the score. Let's look at this one though. A's Yankees, it wants 204 with Pinnacle showing 186. Oakland Yankees, no, the best we're getting is 190 at Circa. Let's see. Yeah, and it was never quite as bad as 200 or more. Probably after the game yesterday, it kind of tempers the bookmakers seeing Oakland win yesterday. So that's it for sides. So it looks like we just have the one bet on the Nationals. Let's move over to totals. So again, here's the full list of the games and the totals. And the models wants us to take a closer look at 3 overs. The first is the Twins and the White Sox over 7. It's actually saying to bet anything better than minus 125, so it really kind of likes this over. So let's see what we're getting. Twins, White Sox, switch over to totals. Twins, White Sox, over 7, anything 120 or better. So what's the best we can get for the 7 over? Looks like that just changed, 7 over. Anyway, we're getting minus 113 at Heritage. I'm just curious whether the line just moved while I was doing that. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, looks like the line's been moving a lot. Interesting. So here it goes. Yeah. So 7 over minus 113. Interesting. Actually, it's moving. It's moving in the opposite direction. Okay, but we'll take that. We'll follow the model. The model says it likes over 7, so we're going to take the over 7 minus 113. So that's on the Twins. Is it Twins White Sox? Twins White Sox over 7 113. Twins White Sox over 7 minus 113. Okay. Next, Rockies Padres. Saying over 9.5. If you can get minus 103. Rockies. Here we go. Rockies Padres over 9.5. We get minus 103. We're getting minus 108. So not going to take that, although it's close. And then finally, the Mets Giants over 7 again wants 103, negative minus 103. So let's see, Giants Mets over 7 minus 103. We're getting minus 108. So not going to take that. I always got to be careful because sometimes I confuse the over and under when I'm looking at these. So Rockies, Padres, just want to check again. Yeah, I wanted the overs, 9.5. So there's actually minus 105 there. But again, I wanted 103. Yeah, so still not going to take that. Okay, so it looks like we just got the two bets for today. The Twins White Sox over 7 at minus 113, and the Nationals on the money line over the Dodgers at plus 183. So that's our picks for the day. Thanks for joining me again, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.